Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be showing you a new way to play the pentatonic scale that should hopefully help with your shredding. And if you're like me, you might even find this way easier than the way you first learned it. So let's check it out. Right, so for most of us when we start learning guitar, the first scale we ever learn is the pentatonic scale, right? And we learn it like this. And we learn that because it's easy and we feel like we can solo, and we start doing things like this. Right, and we learn the blues note. We add that in there and it's great, and we spend a lot of time practicing it. We get a bit faster and we love it. But then what happens is we get to a point where we feel a bit trapped in our soloing. We know that every time we pick up a guitar, we're going to be doing the same thing when we solo. Right, we're going to be doing that all the time. And we also feel like we can't really shred the pentatonic. We just feel like we're moving up and down on these 2-note per string patterns. So hopefully this new way will help you with that. And all we're doing for this new kind of way of playing the pentatonic is that we're just adding an extra note onto each string. So instead of this, we're going to be playing this. And you may be asking, well, why do we want to play it like that? Why would we add that extra third note? So firstly, that third note that we're adding on each string, it's actually the first note of the next string. So when I play, it's the same as playing, right, the way we learnt in the beginning. But now that note's going to repeat twice. And the same thing on the next string. And the same thing on and on. Please forgive me. But why would we want to play the pentatonic that way, right? Why would we add that extra note? The first reason is for variety, because our ears might be tired of just, at least with that third note, even though it's repeating, it's one of the other notes that's repeating, it adds a bit of flavor. Right, it just sounds a bit different. The second reason is that for a lot of us, we actually are able to play 3 notes per string faster than we can play 2 notes per string. Okay, so now let's talk about how we're actually going to be playing the scale and which fingers we need to use. So we're going to start with our index finger on the 12th fret, the ring finger on the 15th, and our pinky on the 17th. And then on the A string, same thing, index finger on the 12th. But now we're going to the 14th fret with our middle finger and our pinky on the 17th fret. And then on the D string, index finger on 12 and our middle finger on the 14th and our pinky on the 17th. And then on the G string, it's going to be our index finger on the 12th and our middle finger on the 14th and our pinky on the 16th. And then for the B string, we're going to be playing index finger on the 12th. And we're going to be using our ring finger on the 15th, and we're going to be using our pinky on the 17th, and then the same thing on the high E, 12 with the index, ring finger on the 15, and our pinky on the 17th. And with the 3-note per string pattern for the pentatonic scale, we can use economy picking, which will really make it a lot faster playing it up and down. So when we play the scale with the right hand, we're going to pick it like this. It's going to be down, up, down, 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 down, up, down. And when we go back, it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be up, down, up, 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 up, down, up. If the economy picking seems a bit odd or you're unfamiliar with it, I do have a lesson that you can click on up there if you want to as well. But it will make playing the scale a lot faster and a lot easier to do. Right, so let's take a piece of the scale and just practice it as a lick. So we're just going to go to the high E string, and we're going to get our pinky on the 17th fret, and we're going to play 17, 15, 12 on the high E. And we're going to go to the B string and play the same thing. 17, 15, 12. And we're just going to repeat that over and over. Right, and then you can end on the 15th fret of the B string. Your fingers might feel a bit odd and uncomfortable with these new stretches, and that's completely fine, but it's a good thing. If you're used to playing with 2 fingers all the time while you're soloing, right, our fingers are very close together. This will help you become more dexterous and agile on the fretboard, And of course, you don't only have to play this in E minor, you can play it anywhere on the neck. The only downside is if you're doing 3-note per strings all the way at the bottom of the neck, it is very rough. Right, so once you've got the scale down, practice improvising. Come up with little exercises that can help you move around the scale in different ways. So playing the pentatonic scale this way isn't that common anymore. But I think back in the 80s, guys like Eddie Van Halen and maybe even Eric Johnson, I'm not sure about that, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but there were definitely guys who liked the 3-note per string pentatonic stuff. So I hope you do too. Right guys, but now it's time for you to go practice, so that's all from me. And I do hope it helps you and improves your playing in some way at least. But thank you so much for watching if you did make it this far. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like or a comment, or you can always subscribe if you want to. I would really appreciate that a lot as well. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.